What were you gonna say? Yeah.
Oh, just my crazy uni story.
Yeah,
I used
go
to
on.
get it's absolutely wild. But I was known on the Curry Mile as the plain naan girl.
Oh God, I remember
That was
this.
you.
Yeah.
You didn't know about it.
He did know about it. He did.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Everyone knew
I
about
like
it.
the story.
legendary.
Big rap.
But
Big rap.
you know, I don't know if it was the same at RNCM, but
Go
you have, you know, when you go for like a curry, like when you're in first year and everything, like the go-to is Shere Khan on
Yeah,
Wilmslow Road.
always.
You've been there, yeah. Well, there you go. So you will know who I am if you've been there. But I was very used to the potatoes and the gammon and the ham and everything, the chicken and the vegetables and everything. So
From the homeland.
you know, when I came over here now, oh gosh, I couldn't handle the spicy food. So we used to go out for all these Indians, and everyone's like, "Oh, we should go for the Indian." I'm like, "Oh, great!" Like not eating spicy food. So I was like, "Listen, safe bet. Get a plain naan because they're massive." And so the first time I went in, it was like, first week of first year, and I ordered a plain naan. Yeah. Everyone was ordering the curries and the thing, and I was like, I'll just have a plain naan. He was like, "You sure, plain naan?" I was like, yeah, plain naan. And then they didn't charge me for the plain naan. And I was like, oh, brilliant, because you know, like they're huge. They're like they're like a meal.
Yeah,
it's a big
yeah.
meal.
Basically a loaf of bread.
Well, exactly. So I was like, brilliant. I've just saved like a good few quid there. And then it just so happened that we kept having these regular meals. And the second time I came in, he was like, "Oh, it's plain naan girl." And I was like, "Yeah, hey." And they were like, "Well, we know your order." Didn't take my order. They just kind of assumed, which was fine because I did want plain naan.
Yeah.
And then they paid for that as well. And when I was leaving, they gave me a bag with a plain naan in it, like wrapped in tinfoil.
No.
So I was like, "Oh, but you really don't need to do that." And he was like, "Oh no, we just find it funny. We'll call you plain naan girl." I was like, "Okay, great." And then I went off, and it was actually really nice, you know, like a snack for later on, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was running really late. Not running late, but I hadn't had time to have dinner before I left for choir rehearsal, and I was on the 142 and from Fallowfield, and I was like, "Oh God, I'll pop in. I need to get a snack or whatever. I'll just go in and get a plain naan. They're really handy." Went in, and someone who I'd never spoken to in there went, "Oh my God, it's plain naan girl," when I came in, and they like interconnected like around the restaurant and waved at me, and I was like, "Oh." Okay, whatever. They were like, "We'll be out in a second," and I was like, "Okay."
With your plain
and
naan.
they put 2 plain naans in, and they put some papadums in a bag, and all like 6 different like dipping sauces or whatever, and sent me on my way. And I was like, "Really, it's fine. Like, I just want to pay." And they're like, "Oh, it's hilarious, whatever." So I went in like another time for another Indian, and I just felt embarrassed at this point because I've had like 4 plain naans.
Yeah, it's a
5,
lot of plain
I don't
naans.
know, like a lot free.
There's a lot of plain naans.
And they basically came in, and there was obviously like a party going on at the time, and they were like, "Oh, we want you to meet the chef." I was like, really, you know, because I hadn't eaten any of his food really. I was kind of made a point of not eating any of the food apart from the plain naan, but they're like, "No, I really want to meet you, plain naan girl." I was like, "Okay." So I went in, and he shook my hand and he said, "Thank you for your custom." And I was like, "I haven't bought anything here." I bought a drink once. I was like, "But I literally haven't bought anything here." So I shook my hand and went out, and then they tied a balloon to each of my wrists from the party.
What? That's so weird.
And gave me another thing of plain naan, and then I didn't go in anymore because I was like, it's
Oh,
got a
God,
bit weird
so
now.
you need to go
I don't-
back.
You don't know what would have happened next time. They might have
Lord knows what. They would have given me shares in the business. I don't know. But that was my...
Sounds like a good. I feel like that'd be a good music video. You know,
Really?
a bit weird.
Maybe you should write a song about it.
Just me. I know.
Oh, we
I've
have
never
that.
written a song about
I
it.
swear we wrote like a pretend one once. Maybe not.
Did
We
we?
could write one now.
Probably. Yeah. We could.
Plain naan. Can't copyright that.
Plain
Plain naan.
Wow.
Girl, plain naan. Girl. Plain naan. Not done yet. Not
Oh,
finished
sorry.
yet.
Oh,
Sorry.
no,
Sorry.
sorry.
Can you
Not
tell us
finished
more
yet.
about like your writing?
We're
Oh,
getting
wait.
to the chorus.
Sorry, sorry.
Plain naan.
Plain naan. Plain naan.
Plain naan. Girl. Plain naan. Girl. Yeah, go for it, guys. Yeah.
Can I just say right now,
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy the camera's not on me because honestly, tears,
Yeah,
Yeah.
weeping.
Because
I've never been this
Calm down,
emotional in my
man.
You
life.
guys can cover it if you want in
Yeah.
another podcast.
No, we're right.
Yeah.
But it's registered
Yeah.
in PRS, so just be careful.
Maybe you could like have that could be like a challenge to everyone. Every guest that comes
to
on
cover
from now
plain
on
naan.
has to cover that.
Plain naans. We'll give them lyrics. Like that. There you go.
And the chords, obviously,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
well-established
Yeah.
chord
Those chords,
sequence.
The harmony was very
Chords.
clear. So
Very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close
Very-
harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
well,
close.
that's our thing, isn't it? Close
Yeah,
harmony,
close
just to set
harmony,
ourselves
yeah.
deeply
Like a
close
bit
harmony definitely, yeah.
Bit of crunch.
3-part. Yeah.
Crunchy
Obviously,
harmonies,
we
soft
sang all
naan.
3 parts there because Kate wasn't here. But
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
she
that-
was here, she'd
special
fill in.
talent.
I could tell, yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
It was good.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to catch up on new episodes every week. Also, check us out on our Facebook and Instagram at RecRooms, where you can find out about our other exciting music series. We also have this and all our other episodes of the podcast up on our RecRooms YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. See you next time.